Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your love reading. This is June 17th, 2025. We're going to talk about past love, current love, and possible future love. So let's get started. This may be a rather long reading for you, Virgo, because we are talking about love. If it resonates, good. If it doesn't, it is what it is. So let's get started. All right. So when it comes to love for Virgo, I'm going to start off with the Soul's Journey Lesson Oracle cards, so to understand what's going on with you guys when it comes to love, I got to kind of see what's going on in the inside with you guys, how you feeling, so let's see. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, Virgo, you guys have change, okay? It says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So when it comes to love, some of you Virgos may be looking for something different. Some of you may be feeling like, A, I need to change, or B, the person that I'm with need to change, or there just needs to be some type of change overall when it comes to love. This is how your soul is feeling deep down inside. What else for Virgo? Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Okay. All right, Virgo. So some of you guys know what's going on. Some of you guys may not know what's going on when it comes to love. Let's see. Can I get the strongest energy for Virgo to come out regarding love via these cards? All right. At the bottom of the deck, you guys got courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So that's good. You know your purpose. You know what it is that you need to do. Right now, some of you guys will figure out that you need strength and you need confidence to face any fears when it comes to love. So this is good. And then you got guilt. I release my beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's journey. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's journey. Okay, and the journey right now we're talking about is love. Creator, can I get 3 cards for Virgo regarding love? Can I get 3 cards for this earth sign, Virgo, regarding love? Okay, adversity tried to pop out. It didn't, but it tried to. Anything? Oh, it fell funny. Hold on, it fell down so funny. I can't see it, but it fell down funny. All right. Oh, one more. One more card created for Virgo. Okay. I only wanted 3 cards, but this one fell on the floor. I'll put that to the side for a second, Virgo. All right. So you got some interesting cards. And I said that card fell down funny, right? And at the bottom of the deck, you guys have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Like the card fell on the wheel of my chair over here, but it was standing up face down. That's why I said it fell down funny. So when it comes to love, your soul is saying, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. You know what I'm saying? Not taking things so seriously. Or it could even be the possibility of like there's a situation when it comes to love and maybe some of you guys may overreact and it's like, you know what, let's just focus on the lighter side. Some things aren't as big as we feel they may be, Then you have success. I know that there is no greater goal than love, and that's exactly what we're talking about today, Virgo. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So with change being at the bottom of the deck, you guys really do know what your purpose is when it comes to love right now. Okay. So if you're not happy, You guys will know or starting to know that when you're happy, you know you're on the right track. And then you got perseverance. We know perseverance means got to keep on pushing, got to keep on moving. And I says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to it. So Virgo, this is really good for you guys when it comes to love. Now, let's see what the card that fell on the floor has to say. Ooh, it says fear, right? And that has a lot to do with the courage card that we had, right? It talked about facing your fear when it comes to love with courage. And I believe you guys will be doing that, or a majority of you guys will, because it fell on the floor and it was in the reverse. Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay? So that's what we have when it comes to love to start off the reading for Virgo. When it comes to you guys' soul, I like it so far. I'm just going to put this one right here. And then look at there. When I removed humor, guess what? Adversity is at the bottom of the deck once I removed humor. I said it wanted to pop out, but it didn't. But it came up. It showed up anyhow. And it talks about, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay? All right? So, let's see. These are the spiritual symbols oracle deck cards. So I want to see what Spirit has to say to Virgo when it comes to love, okay? All right. What's at the bottom? Stay open. Embrace spontaneity and trust that the journey, remaining open to unexpected twists and turns along the way. That's what twists and turns are, challenges, things we don't expect on this journey when it comes to love. Wait, did I hold it up long enough for you to see it? Stay open, okay? Clock. New opportunities. Be patient. Make the best out of the situation. Do not give up during hard times. We're talking about love right now, Virgo. They're telling you, you know, there will be some, Spirit is telling you there will be some twists and turns, but don't give up. Stay open to the journey, okay? Why did it look like it was some eyes on there? When I put this card up, it looked like I see some eyes on there. But when I look at it myself, I don't see no eyes. But can y'all see eyes on there? Or am I tripping? It looked like I see some eyeballs on there. I could be tripping. I don't know. These cards are rather new. But yeah, new opportunities. Be patient. Make the best out of a situation, all right? Spirit, what else do you want Virgo to know when it comes to love? All right. Three cards, please. Okay. Good. Okay. So, we got one card that came in the reverse. Let's read. First card talks about staff. Overuse of power and authority. Losing wealth and focus in life too much. Expectations and pressure. Okay, so what I'm feeling like, Virgo, what Spirit wants you to know is overuse of power and authority and losing wealth and focus in life too much, expectations and pressure. Okay, so for some of you guys, maybe some of you guys, when it comes to your relationship, that some of you guys could have been in the power of authority, but some of you guys may have lost focus or something like that. Losing focus, wealth, and touch of life, too much expectation. Yeah, maybe someone you was with expected way too much. And when it talks about losing wealth and focusing too much life on expectations, this always makes me feel like it wasn't necessarily the love, that kept a relationship moving forward, but more so the material gain, the wealth of it, things of that nature. And that's what's losing focus of the part that of a relationship is supposed to be all about, which is love. It shouldn't really have much to do with money. I mean, money is a tool. We all know that. But if you're in a relationship where you feel like, oh, I'm working so hard to make sure this person loves me and make sure I make this person happy. Now, that's cool and dandy if it's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? If this person is going just as hard for you in the paint when it comes to material, you guys are earth sign, so I already know how y'all get down when it comes to money. You know what I'm saying? But if you're the only one in the relationship that's, you know, bringing the bag to the table and the other person is just the one who's gaining, you know what I'm saying? That's not fair, you know what I'm saying? So then you guys have lit candle. Now, lit candle came out in reverse, as you can see, because the card is upside down. And it talks about finding inner peace, awareness, spiritual enlightenment, wisdom, successful outcome after a struggle. Okay? So that says a whole lot. That says a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Finding inner peace. Now, remember, and it talks about awareness and spiritual enlightenment, successful outcome. You guys got success coming out again when it comes to love, okay? This is what your soul wants, and this is also what spirit wants you guys. They want you guys to have success and happiness when it comes to your love life, your relationship, okay? So it looks like there's definitely going to be a successful outcome after a struggle. So like I said, and these times and days as it is right now, you know what I'm saying? Money is hard. Everything is hard. Everything is tight. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes we can still be trying to live a lifestyle that, you know, and it's going to be hard to keep that lifestyle up if you don't have someone working with you as opposed to against you. What else do we have? Environmentalist. Ain't that something, you earth signs? We got environmentalist. And it talks about overconsumption, blames, anti-human, retreat, apocalypse, pushes the agenda onto others, rigid. That's what I'm saying. So if the issue is you want this, you feel you deserve this, I'm out here getting it. I'm out here getting it, you know what I'm saying? But I can't do it all by myself. I need some help. All right, this is what Spirit is saying. So this could be the type of situation some of you earth signs are in when it comes to love. All right? I feel like someone's not pulling their weight, their share of the relationship. And then, look at here. At the bottom of the deck, you guys got Mercury. And Mercury talks about short-term decisions without doubts, okay? Critical, deceptive, blunt, cruel words. So it could be some times where, you know, you guys are having some issues. More than likely, it could have something to do with money. Short-term trips. One day, y'all good, but here we go this day. You know, we back to the same old thing. It's like, damn, if you would help me, you know what I'm saying, we would be cool. That's kind of like the energy that I'm getting right now. All right, Virgo? So let's just put this here. Yep, look. When I remove this card, Virgo, we got rebuild. Stifled by expectations. It's time to redefine limits and reclaim your freedom. Look at that. Yeah, it's time to rebuild when it comes to your relationship. It's time for a change. All right, and I'm going to leave it right there. Let it be. I'm starting pulling these cards out. Let it be. Embrace the journey with openness, trusting the universe to lead you towards your great fulfillment. This is really nice for y'all, Virgo. It's nice for whoever actually listens to the video. It's going to be nice for y'all, you know. I like this. I want to use the Let It Be card too. Shit. Why not? Because it was nice. And put that out there too for you guys. Here we go. Now, Let's see what the tarot has to say right quick. Let the tarot jump in right quick for Virgo when it comes to love. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. Difficult decisions, weighing options, avoidance, and deadlock. Yeah, you got to make a choice. You got to make a choice. Got to take that blind off and make a choice, Virgo. Then look at here. We got the Page of Wands, inspiration, ideas, discoveries, limitless potentials, free spirit. Once again, we got freedom and excitement. You got to make a choice. I mean, Page of Wands, beginning of something. Y'all can do this. And I know some of y'all bored in the relationship because before I started to clean the cards, doing the pre-shuffle, you guys had the Four of Cups. When I took the cards out the box, the Four of Cups was sitting right there. So I know some of you guys are bored when it comes to your relationship or just over it, okay? So let's see what the cards have to say. When it comes to love, for Virgo creator, that's it. Look, ooh, King of Cups. King of Cups, Virgo. And it talks about emotionally balanced, compassion, control, balance, supportive leader, tolerance. Says a lot. We talking about love here. And we got the King of Cups. Ain't that something? Next best thing would be the Ace of Cups. Let's go. Justice. Oh, yes. When it comes to love, some of you guys have been dealing with some things that was not fair in your relationship. But with this Justice card being at the bottom, it's about to get right. But it's only going to get right if you make the right choice, Virgo. Woo! Shit. Look at that. Now, the card fell out crazy. I know I could tell already that it's in the reverse. I could tell already. But remember what I just said, Virgo. I said it's only going to turn out right if you make the right choice. Because, Pete, we have the Ten of Cups. We're talking about love. We have the Ten of Cups. But it's in the reverse. And it says shattered dreams, broken family, disharmony, misalignment, struggled relationship. Now then, look. Then we have the Six of Pentacles, right? And it's in the reverse. It talks about self-care, unpaid debts, one-sided charity, stringed attachment, power, and domination. Listen. Staff. Remember, we got the staff card earlier. Overuse of power and authority. Losing focus. Losing wealth and focus in life too much. Look at this. Remember, I said early on, Virgo, something is not right. Something is unbalanced. Something isn't fair. Okay? And this clearly is stating that. All right? So, with that Two of Cups, with that Two of Swords that had came out, Virgo, I said you have to make a choice. So, you can make a choice to stay in this type of energy when it comes to love. Or, Virgo, sorry about the noisy table. You can make a choice to have this right here with the Nine of Cups, right? It's at the bottom of the deck. And it talks about wishes coming true, contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, and luxury and gratitude. So it's totally up to you what it is that you want to do, Virgo, when it comes to love. Okay? Yep. And then once I pulled the card, the Nine of Cups, look what we got. The King of Swords. And it talks about head over heart, discipline, truthful, honest, mental clarity, and authority. Authority is coming out a lot for you guys. Like power and authority, things of that nature is coming out a lot for you guys. So I'm not for sure, Virgo, if you guys was dealing with a earth sign or a fire sign, especially Aries, okay? And when it comes to air signs, it could be either, ooh, look at here. Look, I didn't even realize that. Remember I just said you could have been dealing with a fire sign or air sign? I just looked at this card. Look, you look real close to it. Right here in the corner, and it says fire and it says air. And I feel like some of you guys, because that's like the energy that's coming out, some of you guys could have been dealing with one of those two. Not doesn't necessarily have to be, but it's possible. Then look, I pulled a card. Then look what we got. We got the 5 of swords right here. Conflict, disagreement, competition, defeat, winning at all causes, sneakiness, bully, theft, abusive relationship. Look at there. Look at there. Man, please. Man, please. It's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's real crazy to me. Yeah. So you guys have to make a choice when it comes to love. Now, let's see. These are my love activation cards, Virgo, right? So let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Virtue. It says you acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. So you could have more than likely been in a relationship where you wanted your person to grow, you know, to take things, you know, into consideration more, or just to grow up in general. And maybe they just didn't want to, but you knew what needed to happen in order for that relationship to move forward. I split the deck. We got joy. You delight in the love of life and bring spirit of fun to all that you do. So we got joy, we got fun here, and we got humor. So I'm talking to a Virgo I feel is a cool person, a real cool person who loves making their money, who loves being a support system in the relationship, but who doesn't love being abused. Okay? And it doesn't have to physically be anything like that. It could be mental abuse. It could be emotional abuse. You know, abuse is abuse. Hell, mental and emotional is the worst if you ask me. Shit, physical wounds can heal. But that other shit, yeah, it's a little deep. So let's see. Creator, to activate love in Virgo's relationship, what needs to happen? Can I get 2 cards, please, for Virgo? That's too many. I said 2. Thank you. One more. Is there anything else? That's crazy. That card popped out. Can I get one more? Or is that it? I think that's it. Listen, the reason why I say it's crazy is because, once again, when I took the cards out the deck, getting ready to clean them for the pre-shuffle, this is what was this was it, cause and effect. This was it, cause and effect. And it's to activate love in you guys' relationship. We got cause and effect. You are aware that love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change. We got change coming out again in the foundation of your results. So, cause and effect. Whether it's Virgo or whether it's who Virgo's with, to activate love, you have to realize the cause and effect when it comes into your relationship. All right? Cause and effect, Virgo. Now, we have respect. And it talks about you value everyone's unique perspective on the path of love. All right? So respect. When it comes to a relationship, there has to be respect. All right? Love and respect. And then you guys got patience, okay? Patience. Didn't patience come out earlier? Somewhere. I could have sworn I read patience somewhere. But it says patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. Patience, Virgo. And I'm going to put this right here, and I'm going to leave it right there. And spontaneity. Spontaneity is coming out too. And I could have sworn I saw spontaneity somewhere too, but I'm going to just keep it moving. I don't want to spend too much time on it. So let's see. Let's talk about past love for those it applies to. When it comes to past love relationships for Virgo, what can you tell us, Creator? Palm tree, stability, security, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So that lets me know when it comes to past love relationship, it was all good in the neighborhood. Don't it always start out that way with palm tree being right here? So, what had happened? Oh, it was still good. Happiness, expansion. You got joy coming out again. Playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So in the beginning, it was good. It was real good. It was real good when it comes to Virgo's past relationship. But you have to wonder, was they there for me, or was they there for what it is I could give them? I can give them palm trees, and I can give them paradise. So we got that. So when it comes to past love, Creator, what can you tell me for Virgo when it comes to past love relationships? Ooh, I don't even know why I looked at that. See, look, we had all that good stuff, paradise and palm trees. Then we got separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure about the future. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Because it was all good just a week ago. What else we got? Talking, interested, conversing more, awaiting messages, text calls, emails, and hovering, whatever. Can I get 3 cards, please, for Virgo when it comes to past love relationships? 3 cards, please, Creator, when it comes to Virgo and past love relationships. Ooh, shit. Goddamn, Virgo. 2 more. Past love relationships for Virgo. One more, please, for Virgo when it comes to past love relationship. Shit. I need you to pop out, please. One more card, is that it? Thank you. All right. So, this is kind of what we got. You see how the cards came out? So, this is what we have. I'm going to turn them around, but I'm just showing you the way they came out. So, the first card we got is the Chaser, right? And it talks about chased in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So that's like past for some of you guys, relationship. Then we got Heart with the Key, but it came out sideways. And it talks about welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together in perfect timing, but it came sideways. Okay, so either somebody had 1 foot in or 1 foot out, or someone was uncertain about the relationship. All right, so I'm going to turn it in the right position, followed by this card, which is sideways as well. Let's turn it over and see what it says. Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure, right? So it's sideways. So like I said, maybe some of you guys had 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but as good as it wasn't good enough because it didn't last, with moving on and closure being right here with both. So I'm feeling like it was possible with Heart with the Key being right here, Virgo. But for some reason, it just didn't work out. And it could have a lot to do with cause and effect, respect, and patience. It could have a lot to do with that. So let's just put these cards over here. All right. And we have keys on a ring, and it says many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, and one night stands. Wow. Oh, yeah, it was a lot going on in that situation. Woo-hoo. Snake. Competition. Enemy. Clever. Malicious. Looking over your shoulder in the other woman. I'm going to leave it right there, but I will put it right here. I'll leave it right there, Virgo. Dang. Now I'm hearing Biggie Smalls. What you say? Get money. Is that Junior Mafia? Get money. That's what I'm hearing. All right. I ain't gonna tell you what I was hearing earlier. Beastie Boys. Here's a little story that I like to tell you. Something like that. Beastie Boys. That's what I was hearing. But when I was in the process of shuffling you guys cards. Okay. So when it comes to you guys, this love situation for Virgo, I'm going to use these cards for the current situation, okay? This is the past situation. This is the current situation. And lo and behold, at the bottom of the deck, somebody's still on some bullshit. Number 24 could be significant to you, Virgo. Thief. Thief in the night came and stole your heart, or about to. In despair. In despair. Lord have mercy. What is the current situation for some of the Virgos out here when it comes to love? Can I get 3 cards via the Kipper Creator? What is the current situation for Virgo when it comes to love? I'm so slow. I don't know why I'm hearing this. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't. Almond joys have nuts. Mounds don't. Don't even ask me why. But that's what's playing in my head. So we have male, female. I don't know. Maybe somebody, I don't even like them candy bars. Maybe somebody like chocolate. Maybe somebody mounds. Maybe somebody like a female with big boobies. Big boobies. Or maybe she's a chocolate female, or she likes chocolate. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Maybe sometimes she didn't feel like doing it, or you didn't feel like doing it. Sometimes I don't. So maybe somebody found somebody else to have a nut. I don't freaking know, man. I don't know. But we got male, female at the bottom of the deck. Did I shuffle? Did I cut that already? I don't know. But I don't know if I did. Damn it. Fuck. Privileged lady. Privileged lady. So we got main female and we got privileged lady coming out. All right. So when it comes to current situation, when it comes to current love situation for Virgo, can I get 3 cards, please, via the Kipper? 1. Damn, we got all the ladies coming out. Can I get 2 more? 1 more, please, when it comes to the current love situation for Virgo. Thank you. Whew, hopefully some of you guys won't be going to court. We have mature female right here, Virgo, when it comes to current love situation. We also have bad health here. We also have wealthy man here. Okay, when it comes to current love situation. Now, this could mean a whole lot. Okay, and then we have courthouse. So, I don't know when it comes to your current love situation, Virgo. Someone could be dealing with a mature woman. We got bad health here. Somebody could be having some health issues. Doesn't necessarily have to be anything sexual, because I'm not getting like a STD or anything like that. It could just be like some health issues that's outside of STDs or anything. Because I know a lot of times when people see this bad health, and we're talking about relationships, that's automatically what they think about, perhaps, but that's not what I'm feeling personally, Virgo. And then we have wealthy male. Now, with the courthouse paper being right here, I could flip this and make this be at least 4 different type of storylines, right? But we're talking about love, so I'm trying to focus clearly on love right here in order to interpretate these cards right here. So somebody could be in a relationship and be leaving, or someone could be leaving the relationship because of bad health. I don't want to say that part, but some court issues might arise in a relationship, or could be going on right now with you guys. Or I'm also feeling like there could be a couple, and they could have like a family member or something that's dealing with some bad health issues. The court may get involved. You know, it's a love reading, so I don't want to say that, but someone could be passing away, and it could have something to do with court could get involved. Or it could be a situation where a female could be in a relationship with a male, flip it however you want to, and the court can get involved because of her being hurt physically or him being hurt physically with bad health being here. Okay, neither one is a good outcome, but that could be the current situation for some of you guys. When it comes to love, Virgo, in your current situation. So I know I went all the way around the block with that, but what I'm trying to say is, because I don't like talking about stuff like that, someone could be in a relationship where they could be physically injured to the point where it could cause them some type of bad health, okay? And you may end up having to go to court to deal with the situation. And then, look, we got lovers. 9 times out of 10, somebody can find out somebody doing something. They gonna beat that ass, you feel me? But when it's all said and done and over with, we got great fortune being right here, okay? So I'm going to leave it right there when it comes to the current situation for Virgo. You know, anyone can always chime in and say, well, hey, I think it could mean this and I think it could mean that. That's totally fine. Like I said, I am still new and learning my way, but I try to go off of what I'm feeling, not necessarily what the cards have to say what's on the cards. It's more like a feeling for me, but let's just keep it moving forward. So that's the current situation for some of you Virgos. Now let's see what the future situation can be when it comes to love for Virgo. So at the bottom, look at that, at the bottom of the deck, you guys got unrequited love. There's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this relationship going. So yes, some of you guys are definitely finna find a future boo, okay? And then they want you to know that you deserve love and you are lovable. You got somebody in your ear talking about, you ain't gonna ever find nobody like me. Motherfucker, I don't want to. That's why I'm leaving your ass. You know? That'd be the funniest shit. You ain't gonna never find a motherfucker like me. Like, do I really want to? That's the whole point. The whole point, shit. I won't find a motherfucker like you. Shit. Creator, when it comes to future love, for Virgo, what is it that Virgo needs to know when it comes to future love? It's at the bottom of the deck. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from your friends. Okay? So you may find your future love out with friends, a gathering, social event, something of that nature. Someone can introduce you to someone. You got trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And I want to add patience. Because if not, you know, what could happen? It's 10 of cups and it's 6 of pentacles. Ooh, romantic feelings try to come out. When it comes to shit. Anything else for Virgo? This is what we have, Virgo. When it comes to future love, you guys got, at the bottom of the deck, you guys got past life relationship. You've known each other before. Okay, past life relationship, not past love relationship, past life relationship, Virgo. So what makes, when this comes out, that lets me know that you're gonna feel like you've known this person before, because 9 times out of 10 you have, right? You guys got engagement, and it talks about you love life. Your love life is ascending to a higher level or a higher commitment, right? Then you guys got, once again, you deserve love. You are lovable. Okay? You ain't gonna never find a motherfucker like me. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual expectations. Okay, so if you're black and you usually date black, maybe you're gonna date white. If you're white and you usually date white, then maybe you're gonna date black. If you're of any different type of nationality, You may date someone different. And it doesn't always have to do with race. It could be the same race, but maybe you a person who like short guys, and then you decide, hell, I want a tall guy. Or maybe you a person who like a muscular built person. Your person could probably be not so muscular, not so fit. That's what they say, keep an open mind. The person that most people usually fall in love with is never the person that they have in their head, like how they want them to look at things of that nature. But ultimately, you realize that the physical appearance has nothing to do with love at all. Yes, you want to be attracted to your person, and you will. It'll be a crazy attraction, and you will. But people need to understand that that physical is more to a relationship than a physical attraction. Okay? And it's not just because looks fade, because shit, I know people that's old and motherfuckers still look good. But it's more to the relationship. If that's all you build a relationship on, oh, they look good. Or they got a big dick. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Can they provide? Can they cook? Can they clean? Can they groom themselves? How are they with money? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's more to a relationship than just how a person looks. And it took me a long ass time to figure that out. So now I know. So that's why I can say what I say. Oh, my fucking baby daddies look good as fuck. They look like celebrities, every last one of them fuckers. But, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story. But let's just keep it moving. All right. So we're going to take this card and put this over here. All right. So try to make room here. Now let's see any hidden messages here for Virgo when it comes to any messages here for Virgo. These are, I haven't used these since last year, but these are the Hidden Truth Oracle cards. Let's see any messages that needs to come out for Virgo. I am afraid to contact you. Good. Good. They should be afraid. They ugly ass. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. I look for you everywhere. They probably are looking for you. Let them keep looking in all the wrong places, goddammit. So if you want to know, do they still feel for you? Do they still, yeah, they looking for you right now, goddammit. What else? Ooh, shit. And they having a hard time finding you. I'm having a hard time shuffling these cards. Virgo. Whew. Here we go. You came closer than anyone. Yeah, why you talking about I ain't gonna never find nobody like you? Yeah, nigga, no. You ain't gonna never find nobody like me. God damn it. Now, 3 cards, hidden message for Virgo. What's the hidden message here for Virgo? 3 cards, please, Creator. One more. Thank you. So the hidden message is, it's kind of, this one right here kind of was like this. So we need to let each other go. So more than likely, you guys knew that it was time to go, but held on for whatever reason. We have, I love you, but it's in the reverse. So I do feel at one point in time they did love you, but somehow things changed, okay? Or at one point in time they didn't love you, and then they did love you. You know what I'm saying? They started to love you, and then it was like too late. Like, motherfucker, you should have been loving me in the beginning. And then it says, yeah. You were the best thing in my life. I bet. I want to be more than friends. Fat chance in hell, but they want to be more than friends. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. And once I pulled this card, I want to be more than friends. I burnt myself in work to forget you. And this could have a lot to do with, like I said, this person was more than likely could have been working really, really hard to support a person. And then when they wasn't together, they went back to what they know, making money, staying focused, you know what I'm saying, to not think about you and what it is that they have went through or lost in the process of the relationship. Something to that extent, doesn't have to be, but something like that. Now, Within the next 30 days, when it comes to love, creator, what is it that Virgo needs to know moving forward? Bottom of the deck, we have number 8. Virgo season is around August and around September. So we have number 8. Number 8 could be significant to you, Virgo, as I just said. And I said moving forward. So you guys have positive movement forward within the next 30 days. You got the sun shining right there, okay? Yep. And then you got the sunshine, and then you got the light. You done seen the light. So it's up to you. It's up to you. Like, this for Virgo could go either way, but it's clearly up to you guys what y'all decide to do moving forward, okay? Creator, within the next 30 days, when it comes to love, what is it that Virgo needs to know within the next 30 days when it comes to love? Remember, anybody can email me for a free private personal reading. It'll be just like this. The only difference is you'll have a private link that only you have access to. The readings are always free. You can ask up to 3 questions. If I like you, I might answer even more. People always come back for these free readings. They're free. It's my life purpose, and I love doing it. All right? Plus, it helps me practice and give you guys insight. All right? 2 more shuffles for Virgo within the next 30 days. What they need to know when it comes to love. All right. Bottom of the deck. Woohoo. Number 5, we have throat chakra. Okay? So, usually when I get throat chakra for me, I feel like you're going to be in a position where you have the courage and the confidence to open up your mouth and say what you need to say with no fear. All right. And then at the bottom of the deck, you guys got number 5, and it talks about conflict and defeat. So more than likely, this could be an ending of a relationship within the next 30 days. Oh, shit. All right. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit, man. Okay, so within the next 30 days, let's talk about what we can see. Okay, so we have wisdom. You guys are going to be very knowledgeable, very aware of your relationship, very aware of yourself, very aware of what it is that you want out of life, with wisdom being here within the next 30 days. The universe is working with you. They want you to have better. You deserve love. You are lovable. So the universe supports you. But like I always said, the decision is up to you. The choice is always yours, Virgo. But just know you're smart enough to make the correct decision for yourself when it comes to love, and the universe will support you. Okay? Followed by triumph. Triumph. Perseverance. Perseverance. Steadfast. Hold your position. Do what you have to do for you, Virgo. And if you do, you have the 9, you have it says wishes, fulfillment of wishes, right? And this is like the same here. The 9 of Cups. So you got the 9 of Cups coming out again. So it's up to you. Wishes coming true. Wishes coming true. Contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, and gratitude. It's up to you what you want to do when it comes to your love life moving forward, Virgo. With that being said, Virgo, I am Queen Vanshay Tarot. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And great success on you guys' love journey. I'm out.